Hi, Heartroom friends. Great to see you. We're reading The Giraffe, the Pelly, and Me by Roald Dahl, and we're on page 23 if you want to follow along. Well, Billy, she said, we need your help, and we need it fast. We must have some windows to clean. We've spent every penny we had on buying this house, and we've got to earn some more money quickly. The Pelly is starving, the monkey is famished, and I am perishing with hunger. The Pelly needs fish. The monkey needs nuts, and I am even more difficult to feed. I am a Geranius giraffe, and a Geranius giraffe cannot eat anything except the pink and purple flowers of the tinkle tinkle tree. But those, as I am sure you know, are hard to find and expensive to buy. The pelican cried out, right now I am so hungry I could eat a stale sardine. Has anyone seen a stale sardine or a bucket of a rotten cod? I'd eat the lot upon the spot. I'm such a hungry bod. Every time the pelican spoke, the beak I was standing in jiggled madly up and down, and the more excited he got, the more it jiggled. The monkey said, what Pelly's really crazy about is salmon. Oh, yes, yes, cried the pelican. Salmon. Oh, glorious salmon. I dream about it all day long, but I never get any. And I dream about walnuts, shouted the monkey. A walnut fresh from the tree is scrumptious, galumptious, so flavory, savory, so sweet to eat that it makes me all wobbly just thinking about it. At exactly that moment, a huge white Rolls Royce pulled up right below us, and a chauffeur in a blue and gold uniform got out. He was carrying an envelope in one gloved hand. Good heavens, I whispered. That's the Duke of Hampshire's car. Who's he? Asked the giraffe. He's the richest man in England, I said. The chauffeur knocked on the door of the Gruber. He looked up and saw us. He saw the giraffe and the Pelly and the monkey and me all staring down at him from above. You see him? But not a muscle moved in his face, not an eyebrow was raised. The chauffeurs of very rich men are never surprised by anything they see. The chauffeur said, His Grace the Duke of Hampshire has instructed me to deliver this envelope to the Ladderless Window Cleaning Company. That's us, cried the monkey. The giraffe said, Be so good as to open the envelope and read us the letter. The chauffeur unfolded the letter and began to read. Dear Sirs, I saw your notice as I drove by this morning. I have been looking for a decent window cleaner for the last 50 years, but I have not found one yet. My house has 677 windows in it, not counting the greenhouse, and all of them are filthy. Kindly come and see me as soon as possible. Yours truly, Hampshire. That, added the chauffeur in a voice filled with awe and respect, was written by His Grace the Duke of Hampshire in his own hand. The giraffe said to the chauffeur, Please tell His Grace the Duke that we will be with him as soon as possible. The chauffeur touched his cap and got back into the Rolls Royce. Whoopee! Shouted the monkey. Fantastic! Cried the pelican. That must be the best window cleaning job in the world. Billy, said the giraffe, what is the house called, and how do we get there? It is called Hampshire House, I said. It's just over the hill. I'll show you the way. We're off, cried the monkey. We're off to see the Duke. The giraffe stooped low and went out through the tall door. The monkey jumped off the window sill onto the giraffe's back. The pelican, with me and his beak hanging on for dear life, flew across and perched on the very top of the giraffe's head, and away we went. It wasn't long before we came to the gates of Hampshire House, and as the giraffe moved slowly up the great wide driveway, we all began to feel just a little bit nervous. What's he like, this Duke? The giraffe asked me. I don't know, I said, but he's a very, very famous and rich person. People say he has 25 gardeners just to look after his flower beds. Soon the huge house itself came into view, and what a house it was! It was like a palace. It was bigger than a palace. Just look at those windows, cried the monkey. They'll keep us going forever. Then suddenly we heard a man's voice, a short distance away to the right. I want those big black ones at the top of the tree, the man was shouting. Get me those great big black ones. We'll stop there and we'll read some more tomorrow and find out what great big black ones are going to get out of the tree. I can't wait to see you tomorrow.